Cody, been named to a couple of watch lists as the season we're coming into it. What's that like for you?
You know, it's a complete honor for me to just to see my name with some of the best, and just to have a chance to compete with these guys, and hopefully show it on the field that you're worthy of the list.
And you're taking off pretty soon for the Manning camp. Tell me a little bit about that. You went last year, correct?
Correct. Yeah, last year I was a little shy, a little intimidated, just being the young buck over there. But now I got a year under my belt, so I'm having a lot more confidence going over there, and probably pull a lot more things out that I'll implement in my game to get better.
What are you going to work on while you're there?
Just picking brains is basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to almost every QB I can and just see what they do and how they prepare for games and what they, how they watch film and how they practice. Just little things like that, just to help me out.
And then you're going to probably be having gone there for a year already. Are you a guy that other guys are going to look up to?
Yeah, well, we'll see. I know a lot of guys ask me a lot of questions about the pistol offense and stuff like that. So, it's always a hot thing over there. Everyone's running it now and seeing it in the NFL and stuff. So I'm sure I'm going to get a lot more questions about it this year, and people are going to recognize my name. Last year, it was kind of some guys knew me, some guys didn't. You played at Kaepernick School is kind of one of those things, but, hopefully more people recognize my name.
You get a lot of questions about the pistol. How much do you divulge?
Not my best secrets. I'll let out a little bit, but obviously that's one of our strengths here, and that's what we've been built on. So I can't give them everything.
And you said you're going to pick a lot of brains. Any specific skills you're looking at getting better at there?
Definitely watching film. You can always get better at watching film. So I'm going to ask, Peyton and Eli, if I get a chance, to talk to them about how they watch film, what they're looking for. Do they watch third downs? Do they watch blitzes here? What days do you break up? I remember last year Peyton was saying something like Mondays he'll watch blitz tape, Tuesdays he'll watch, specific cover 2, Wednesdays he'll watch cover 3, and then on Thursdays he'll watch like the complete game. So just that's what I try to implement in my game last year. Being a college student at the same time, it's kind of hard to watch that much film, but I try as hard as I can.
And then once you get back, how are you going to start preparing for the season? What's the first thing?
Just rallying the troops and continue to work out and get bigger, faster, stronger this off season. I actually get to go home on the 26th, and working out with my quarterback coach down there is going to be a big plus for me because I haven't seen him all summer. So hopefully that's going to prepare me for the season as well.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your trip.